everybody. You are still tuned into the Lowdown, and for that, I thank you. Now, I got a very special guest with us today because I had the pleasure of working with this gentleman, one of the funniest people I've ever had the pleasure of laughing at. Y'all give it up for my friend, Mr. Warren B. Hall. Warren, what is going on, my friend?
Wait. Let me start with this. I want them to know how you are. I know this guy personally. He told me, Warren, we got 30 minutes together. Warren, we got 22 minutes together. Warren, we got 8 quick minutes. If you could just say your name and then run it right out. So good to be here. Speak quick.
All right, bro. I love you, man, first off, man. I'll tell everybody how we first met, man. I was working at the Orlando Improv Comedy Club, man, and there was a headliner there, Dan Cummings, and you were opening up for him. And, man, we had the best time. We bonded the entire weekend. And here's how I know we are comedian friends, because we shared a meal at the Waffle House. Come on, bro.
It's real.
Bro.
It's real.
That is more binding than marriage. We ate at the Waffle House.
About having breakfast served by someone who was released from prison as early as that morning, it bonds you.
Because that's how we are at Waffle House. Like, if your cook doesn't have an ankle bracelet, we're not eating.
Oh, no.
We're not.
I hope she's still on the outside. I hope she's
We keep in touch, man. We still right. We
Good.
definitely still right, man. So it is so good to have you here. Now, Warren, I got to give you your flowers before we start the interview. Man, you went on from that point on to just do so many great things. Now, first off, your dry bar special. I want to explain what this really means. Now, dry bar is one of those achievements, one of those goals that every comic's trying to get. It's a comedy special that they shoot. It's a clean comedy set, and you're hoping that you're one of those videos that goes viral from this, like so many do. And how many views so far do you have on your dry bar special?
Different clips say different things, but the big one says 13 million.
13 million. Come on, we're going to clap for that, Warren. Come on, 13 million.
I'm a clap for that one. I'm a clap.
Now, first off, explain to us how that came about, because I'm curious to know how you got the dry bar special, besides being so funny.
Do you know comedian Lucas Bone?
I don't know Lucas Bone.
Funny guy. We go way back. He calls me one day and says, hey, I'm doing a dry bar special. It's usually two specials shot at the same time. He goes, they don't have anybody with me, so I want you to come with me. And I go, okay, I'll open up for you. He goes, no, you get your own special. I go, yeah, I heard you. You're going to take my special when I open for you. He goes, no, listen to me. You have your own special. I have my own special. We'll be in the same building. And I was like, you got me my own special? So that's, as you know, as a comic, nobody looks out for anybody. So for someone else to look out and go, they had an opening, I got you.
Bro, in. That is amazing. First off, shout out to Lucas Bone. Is that his name? Mm-hmm.
Bone, yeah.
Because like you said, like, it used to be that way back when I first started, when I first learned from guys like you, when I got into business, everybody helped each other. That's the way everybody went up. Like, more than sending a tape to a booker, more than sending an email, you got into a new club, you got into a new place, word of mouth by a comedian that they trusted. Bro, this dude got you your own dry bar.
It was one of those where I thought he'd go, okay, I'll email them. And instead he went, yeah, he's in. Okay, yeah. Just like that.
And that is amazing, because I've seen your dry bar, and it's funny. I mean, I know how funny you are, but I love the fact that the rest of the country got to see how talented Warren B. Hall is, man. And you must be proud, man.
I'm very proud. I mean, certain things you want to work right, and this is what we work for. We work to get that one moment, hopefully be recorded, and it works. So yeah, thank you.
It definitely did, man. So not only do you do well there, man, you travel the country, you do high-paying gigs, those gigs that you worked your butt off to get, my friend, and you definitely deserve. Is there anything on the bucket list as a comedian that you haven't done, Warren, that you want to do?
I want to tape a special in a theater, because I haven't taped a special in a theater. I've done several theaters. I've never taped a special in a theater. I would love to do that. I'll say it right now. If it happens, we can do it. Let's have you be part of it. I said it.
Stop. We there.
Out loud.
Hey, woo! I will be the Lucas Bone. I will.
I'm trying to flip for you. I'm trying to flip for you.
Absolutely. I would absolutely He's in. I love that. Now let's talk about something else that you've done, and I find this so interesting, but it doesn't surprise me because I'm under the belief that comedians, we have so many talents that people don't know about. So for you to pivot and do this, it doesn't shock me. Do you agree with that?
I agree fully. Now they're
Yes.
watching like, what is it? Is it magic? Does he do magic?
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Warren B. Hall and his magic wand. Go ahead.
Oh, it's that kind of show. It's that kind of show.
No,
The
but you.
ratings spiked. The
I
ratings.
know, right? Here we go. It's sweeps week. But I wanted to mention the fact that you wrote a book of poetry, man, and it's where and not two.
2 books.
Two, bro, I didn't even know you had two, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
I saw you reading one on social media because I follow you, my friend. And I was like, bro, this dude is so talented. I've got to have him on my show. Now, I'd rather have you in person, but if I can get you like this via satellite, I'll take it. But I want people to understand how talented you are. Now, the book is called Missing Pieces, correct?
It is, yes.
And what
Here-
got you interested in it?
Here's the thing. I think as comics, we're writers, actors automatically. Every
Bet.
set you do, you're acting. Every set you
Yes.
do, you're rewriting. Every set
Yes.
you do, you're directing. You're
Yes.
choreographing constantly. So for us to put something on paper, it's kind of the same thing. What's funny to me is with
Yes.
a comedy joke, you liked it, you didn't like it. I'm okay with that. But with the poetry, it's more revealing, it's more intimate, it's more personal.
It is.
I can't say it's more honest because I think I'm honest on stage, but it's
You
one of
are.
those things where I put it out and then I kind of back up like, did you like it? Did you? But I'm afraid to ask if you liked it. Whereas comedy, I know instantly you laughed, you liked it. Poetry is kind of they're going to think I'm crazy or they're going to be in. So it's still up in the air. You still don't know. But
And that's
the original
crazy to me.
plan, sorry, to answer
No, no.
your original question. Originally, I thought I'm going to write 3 books of poetry. It'll be called Missing Pieces, which was actually the first one I did when I had no money to promote it, but it's still out there. And then I said, I'll write a second book, Missing Pieces, which is this one. I had a little money. We're trying to promote it. And then I said, if I ever did a third one, it'd be called the final piece. I'm sorry, the final piece.
Love it.
But I messed up and let 20 years slip in between the first book and the second book, so this might be it.
No.
I wasn't going to put myself on the cover, but then I thought, you know what? I might not be here in 20 years. Let's do this now. So
Yeah. So people know that's what I look like when y'all read this.
But what I do enjoy about this book is I put the dates on each poem so you can see when I felt, how I felt. Because, sometimes it's just a jumble of thoughts. So you can see
I like
2007, he had some stuff going on.
Yeah, because I like that also because you can look back and say, okay, what was going on in 2007 around the world that impacted his train of thought? Why did he feel this way? I like that, man.
Exactly.
Now, could I put you on a spot for one moment, my friend? Could you possibly, if I could, get you to read a poem so people can understand how talented you truly are?
We can do this. We can do this. This one here is called Barcode. 679.
I was hoping you'd do that one. That's my favorite.
The sellers love this. You ever watch, remember MTV Unplugged and stuff where the singer would come out and explain to you, here's why we wrote this, and they did how they wanted you to hear it? Well, in poetry, to me, that's scary because you know how it is. You hear a song on the radio, you go, oh, I took something from that. And then you watch Unplugged and you find out that song was about drugs? I didn't know that was about drugs.
Absolutely,
so
yes.
You feel almost worse. So it's like I hope I don't want anyone to lose whatever they positively get from it. But I'm gonna tell you what was going on here. I was working as a bartender / doorman at this ladies strip club, and it was the lower end. So these people owned several clubs. So if you were a bad girl at the good club, they threatened to send you to the club I worked at. So that's kind of club. Right?
Gotcha.
Real talk. So,
you want to go work at the hairy nipple? Then you better act right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The day shift was rough. The day shift was. But anyway, but I heard these girls talking about me in a mean way, and for the longest time, they thought I was gay because I didn't hit on anybody. I was respectful to them, and they were like, "Let's not be into ladies," because I was like, "Wait, I showed you respect, and this is the payment I get for that." So, but anyway,
that's how it works.
I was mad. I was mad when I wrote this piece which is exciting to me because I don't always remember exactly how I felt, but I remember this, April 26, 2007. It's called 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute.
Okay.
I just want to take 1 minute to tell everyone who said I couldn't build a life out of laughter. To every teacher or friend's mother who said jokes will never pay the rent. I didn't know it then, but now I know those words were heaven sent because of all of you who said being silly won't get me paid. To those that distracted me, causing my moving forward to be delayed. To those that told me my dream wasn't worth dreaming, you were wrong. Comedy has made me proactive, no longer in a defensive mode. Comedy has taken me around the world. I've seen places where people drive on the other side of the road. I've been to places where people's eyes weren't like mine. I've surpassed where you said I'd make it to. I have extended the finish line. The world I dreamed of is no longer imaginary. I'm living it. Now you think about that for 1 minute.
Okay. Okay. Take that, cinnamon.
Tangerine.
Lexus.
There was Texas. There was a tangerine. So yeah.
Yes, gotcha.
So
Now you are a father like me. That's why I think we have
Yes.
so much in common. And you're a family man just like me. Like I see your family on your timeline all the time. I love that about you, my friend. I think that's what keeps us going, right?
right. Definitely. We do it for them. I know so many comics who are young and they don't have kids and this, that, and they're complaining. I'm like, what are you complaining about?
Complaining about.
I gotta feed these mouths. I got a lady telling me what not to do. Enjoy your life.
Talk about it.
But in the end, we do it for them. And sometimes people go, do your kids think you're funny? And it's like, not what I'm saying. Take out the trash. You know, you know. So
I love it.
I will say this about myself as a pat on the back. I do something I didn't get as a kid. That's when they're in trouble. We've had it out. It is what it is. Afterwards, I try to get a laugh out of them.
Yes.
You know? And that's something that, you know how it was. You took the belt or the yelling or whatever you got, and you went to your room and plotted murder.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to wake up with a pillow on my face.
No.
My wife's pushing one side, the kids are pushing the
Pushing the other.
But when I can, I try to do something. Now, are we gonna be angry or are we gonna hug it out? You tell me what we're gonna do. We're gonna hug it out or we're gonna be angry?
I like that. I like that.
Might not. And
Bring it in. Bring it in. Yeah.
Tuck it, dog. Tuck it.
I love that.
But yeah, so I do like that I'm trying to change the circle. My circle wasn't bad, but I'm trying to change things. Like I didn't have a dad, so being there already, I'm ahead of the curve.
Same, brother. Absolutely. I want that too. Now, I want to say this before we go, man. Absolutely love you, brother. I love everything that you do. I want people to support you. And when you come to Orlando, I want you to promise me that you'll come in studio to be with us, okay?
Definitely. That's the dream. That's the dream. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
And I want you to tell people right now, because I want them to support you and love you like I do. Please share with our audience your social media so they can do that.
First thing, hit up that Amazon if you are interested in the book. Write a review.
Yes.
I didn't know reviews are so important. Write that review. I wrote it down for myself. Missing Pieces Comedy. You can see some stuff there. Everything I do is at Warren B. Hall. So the Twitter, the Facebook, everything's at Warren B. Hall. That's basically the spots I want you to see. And if you haven't seen the Dry Bar, see that. Because then when you see me in person doing a more adult act, you go, oh, he does know that word. He does know that word.
So, Warren, thank you so much for being with me today, man. I appreciate everything you do, man. I look for your star to grow even brighter, man. Thank you. On behalf of myself,
I love you as well.
Love you. On behalf of myself, James John, my wonderful guest, Warren B. Hall, and as always, tight Mike Randolph. Thank y'all for joining us. We will see y'all tomorrow. Yes! Oh, what? Oh, me?
Yes. All for you.
Oh, thank y'all so much. Mike, they love us.
They are prepaid.
All right, nice.
There you go. Yeah.
I will pay you back.
Sure.
Never, but
All
thank
right.
you.